Hey guys, Roger again. Thought I'd go ahead and tackle this install of my handles on the rear door of my Can-Am 2019 Can-Am Maverick X3. Not too sure how this is gonna fit. We'll have to see when I get the cover off. I think as I showed you in the last one, the front and the rear are completely different. So I'll have to, let me turn the camera around and then we'll get started. Okay, I think if you watched my first one, the rear one, has these little fasteners. That's the only thing I can call them, because they appear to be some kind of a push pin. There must be some pin that runs in through the middle. There's actually some kind of a knob on the end of this thing that seems to squish at the very end. I had to cut this off of this was installed on the strap on the front one, so I had to cut those off with a hacksaw on the back side. But on this one, I'm going to have to see if I can just drill. I'm going to try drilling on the inside. And looks like I'm going to start out with 11/64 inch bit. Drill the middle out and see if I can just pull them out. I'll let you know how that goes. Head and drill out the centers. See, I drilled that one out. Drilled that one out. I actually drilled them out till they actually started spinning and starting to burn into the plastic. And the top one, I kind of got my bit stuck in there a little bit, so I'm going to end up probably just pulling it out, just like that. And let's see if we can focus. There we go. You can see that it's stuck in there, inside the hole. Okay, so this other one, let's see if I can just pop it out. Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. That's the only thing that's holding that on. Let's see if it comes off now. And there it is. Okay, so that might be the spot that the handle goes on. Okay, so I think I'll just go ahead and drill out that one. So I will get back with you. Okay, that seems to have worked. Well, I'm going to have to figure out what to do with attaching them back, because it's the holes, and I think these were kind of like a pop rivet of some kind. Okay, so now I'm going to have to drill this bottom hole out again, so it will accept what is basically a nut. Well, it doesn't look like a nut. That's basically what it's doing. So this will slide through that hole and give it some slip. Okay. And there is a right and left side to these bars. So you want the angle to come out toward the front and that little notch to sit up on top. I'm not too sure if I'm going to have to drill out a new hole here until I get the handle attached up to there, which it looks like it's gonna go right here, like that. And I'll probably have to move my bag a little bit to make room for the handle. I will get that done, and I'll get back to you. It looks like I'm gonna drill that out with a, see what size I got here. Looks like 15/64. Should be big enough to drill that out. So, we'll be back. Okay, I got that hole drilled. It would appear just like the front doors, because this won't fit back in there. That really probably ending up bending this bar right here is that I will end up, as you can see, we got the 2 screws here. So I am going to loosen the top one, and I'll end up taking out the bottom one completely. I believe, just to give it a little slack, so I can put that in there. I will get back with you. Actually, if you take them both loose enough to get it to where those will pop out of the holes, it will get you enough slack so that this will fit in behind. Looks like I gotta go one more size bigger on my hole. So it looks like I actually need to use a 1/4. Alright, it's kind of hard to run the camera and do this too. Fits like a glove, huh? Ouch, that is hot. Like I said, you probably want to get you some Loctite. Put on all your threads when you tighten them in. That way you're not tightening everything down too much. So I will go ahead and stop this and use both hands now. I'll get back to you. Okay, I got it all together here. So I have the rod on, handle installed up here. Looks like everything's not doing too bad. Do a little test. So, door shut. See if it opens. Yep. So it looks like we don't have to drill a new hole in this back arm like I did in the front. That should work out fine. All I have to do is figure out how to cut the trim. Looks like I might just do a whole nother cut again. Probably do it from the top all the way down to the slot and across. Probably just cut it down here to there, cut it up here, over and down. See how that looks. I'll just have to figure out how I need to reattach everything since I don't have those little pop rivets or push pins, which push pins might work. Kind of looks like if that was threaded, that would be a pretty good deal. I do have some dies that I may be able to run in there. And the trouble would be on this top hole up here, where it's way too big. I have to rethink that one a little bit. Let's see how it works. Okay. Let me do some cutting and we'll get back. Okay, I got it all installed. Now I went and I've cut out the plastic cover. And I went and found some automotive plastic push pins. I ended up having to drill out the holes in the metal. So with a 11 or a 15/64 bit, so that these little push pins would go in and take the place of those, what I'm probably calling a rivet, to hold that in place. Should be easy enough to install. Hopefully I don't have to, I might have to drill out the, no, maybe not. Okay, that went in there. Okay, so you take the screw out. The screw will go in next. Uh-oh. Try that one again. So I got 3 of them. Back the screw up as far as you can and push it in. Looks like it's good and tight. I'm going to presume that writing won't knock it out of place. But there you go, finished product. On the inside, there's the handle. Voila. Well, hopefully that helps you guys. Have a good one.